Good morning, friends. It's Monday, August 12th. Today, we're here with the value-added video series. Again, thanks for joining us. We're going to talk about one must-know rule if you want to get max value when you sell your property. The rule is timing. I'm an old baseball player, and one of the things you talk about when you're trying to knock the ball out of the park is being on time, timing the ball up, hitting it at the right place at the right time so it goes the furthest. Well, real estate, we also have some timing that we've got to talk about, and it's super, super important. If you haven't watched last week's video, before we get to the subject matter, if you haven't watched last week's video, go back and check it out, because this is the second part in our series about giving great information to our seller clients. And it's on the Facebook and Instagram page. So if you haven't watched it, go back, check it out. It will be helpful before you watch this video. Today's topic, one must-know rule for nailing max value. We want to talk about selling your house on time. So there's a couple of different things that we talk about with our seller clients. Usually it's pricing, it's property conditioning, and it's timing. I think with our seller clients, we find ourselves spending way too much time on the property condition discussion. HGTV is so popular. Everybody wants to talk about staging and painting and doing this and doing that, which is great. You have to prepare your house, obviously. I'm not naive to that. And we want our homes to look fantastic. However, timing is equally, if not more important. We've got to sell houses when people are looking for houses. If we do all the work in the world, but we list the house on a holiday weekend or in November in Washington, or when people aren't actually actively shopping as much, it becomes a problem. So I want to make sure that for our seller clients, we underscore how important timing up your listing so that we bring it to the market when there's a ton of eyes on the market is. So for example, last month was 4th of July. Bringing a house to market over 4th of July weekend is a really poor decision. We want to bring the house to market a couple weeks before when people are super, super active. If we can't quite hit that, we want to do it a few weeks after when people are re-engaging in the market after summer vacations. Speaking of timing, I just alluded to it. The summer window is closing. So if you're a seller client of ours or you're thinking of becoming a seller client of ours, we need to talk soon, because the summer window closes in the state of Washington. We still have a ton of success into the fall, but we have to be cautious about getting properties listed and live near November. So if you're thinking of selling this year, this is your opportunity to do that still, but that window is closing. The last piece of advice we want to give our seller clients is when you're prepping your house, we come up with a great plan. We talked about it last week. We'd like a lot of runway usually with our seller clients, so we can nail our timing for bringing the house to market. But we've got to count on our seller clients to get the work done, and our contractors and other vendors as well to help get the work done. But we want to make sure we hit our target market date. So no matter what we do, we want to make sure we hit our target market date. We don't push it back a week or two or three. That's a bad habit of some seller clients that we've worked with in the past. Because that target market date, that timing is so intentionally selected, we want to make sure that we get you the most value. So we got to hit the date that we decided was the best so that we can do that. So guys, timing is everything when you sell a house. We want to make sure we bring homes to market when we have the most eyes on the marketplace. If you want to do that this year, you're probably in a great window to do it now, but that window is closing, so we should talk sooner than later. If you have any other questions about real estate, give us a call. If you like this, please share it with a friend. You can tag them on our Facebook page, or you can go and encourage them to follow our pages on Facebook and Instagram. We've got some great content and value there. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you watching. Have an awesome week.